What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. We're checking out Guillermo's Frankenstein. I was just telling these guys, I went to the theater and I saw this. I was lucky enough that I got to catch this in the theater. Very limited run. I was also happy to see that so many people did go, as many people as could, went to see this movie in the theater. Had a pretty limited release, but a lot of major cities got it. But you know, you two made the sacrifice and you guys waited so we could watch it here for the first time reaction. So good on you. Good on you.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Absolutely.
Yep. Haven't seen it, but
I've not seen it either.
Dude.
I've been really excited for this ever since we got to go to that Next on Netflix event where we saw
the first trailer.
Like the little first trailer, but also they gave us a sneak peek into Guillermo's house.
Oh my
and
God.
How much Frankenstein stuff he had.
So cool.
Oh my God. I was so excited for this because he talks about how this is the project he's been wanting to make his entire film career. And I'm just so ready for him to just kind of let loose. And I hear good things. Obviously it's been out for a minute, so everything I've been hearing is positive. So I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, same, dude. Guillermo, we love him more than we love most other directors.
But it's true though. Like when we talk about Guillermo, you know, that's why I call him Tío Guillermo. He has no clue who the hell we are, but he just has that warmth to him that we love so much.
Absolutely. The warmth, but also like the love and the passion for filmmaking, dude. This dude lives and breathes cinema. And what did we watch the other day that he was watching? There was that little Criterion Closet thing. What was he saying that he loved?
No,
I
he wasn't in the Criterion Closet. He was talking about James Cameron. He was talking about like
how he spent
Chrono.
the he used to sleep on his couch.
Yeah. That was so cool. That was really, really rad. And so just hearing stuff like that, like how down to earth he really is and his interactions with people and how honest and genuine his answers always are, and just, you know, how unfiltered he is when he talks about the things that he loves. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. This man is a joy. And Hector, you got to meet him a long time ago.
I did.
You got to be in the same room with him.
And yeah, he's the type of guy when they give you 5 minutes with Guillermo del Toro and you have like 5 to 10 questions and you ask your first one, he gonna spend the entire time answering that first one, and it's gonna be amazing.
That first
and it was like you said, it's a joy. It's a joy. So you guys got me excited even more to like jump into this, man. Knowing how much I love like Pan's Labyrinth, Shape of Water, and now he's doing fucking Frankenstein. This is gonna be awesome. And Oscar Isaac.
This is how good
and
he is.
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Oscar Isaac's in this, and we haven't even talked about him because Guillermo's such a dope dude. So
if you guys want to watch along, you guys can check it out on Patreon. We'll have the entire uncut reaction. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I will tell you that I'm excited to rewatch this movie. Watching it the first time, it was a real joy to be able to see it, and I really enjoyed it. And I admittedly have not read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, and just from the few things that I've heard is that it differs in some ways, but it is very much Guillermo's sort of like take on the material, which that's kind of what you would hope and expect from Guillermo del Toro, like a director of that caliber. So yeah.
All right, let's go, dude.
all right, guys.
Ready? All right.
Fucking pumped. Let's do it.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Prelude. Let's go. Yeah. This just like the book. Alrighty, this just like the book. Opening in the snow. Yeah. Is that Bert Kreischer?
No, Grand Admiral Thrawn.
All right, cool.
Vi skal nå frem til Nordpolen. Er det vores mål?
No big deal. The North Pole. Okay.
Yeah, with going through ice, that's crazy. Oh,
that's Frankenstein.
I guess that's one way to loosen the ship.
You fellas ain't never gonna believe this shit. You fellas ain't never gonna believe this shit.
En såret mand. Han er med
Check
Larsen, hjælp mig med en støvle.
Oof.
Damn, dude.
Whoa. Oh.
Kunstig ben.
Oh.
Kom op på båden!
That's fucking Frankenstein right there.
Oh yeah, that's not a bear. Whoa, okay.
Let's get the fuck out of here! No way!
Hey.
Jeez.
Oh.
Oh, I did not notice that last time. Oh, shit.
Eesh.
Bring him to me!
Whoa.
Jeez.
Give him the man. Give him the man.
Yeah. Well, why are you protecting
Oh,
this
he's not
guy?
gonna have any crew to go to North Pole.
Yeah. The blunderbuss.
Tommy gun.
Man.
Victor!
Oof.
Jesus.
What a
tri
Yosemite
blaster.
Sam kind of gun is that?
He's just gonna jump up there.
Oh, he's
He's
gonna
super
loosen
strong.
the boat by himself.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Oh man. Oh, he can't swim.
Yeah, and that must ice over so fast.
My name is Victor Frankenstein. It all started with him, my father, and my mother.
I've seen how much Oscar Isaac and Guillermo and even Jacob Elordi have been doing press and talking about how this story's about fathers. It's like, dude,
Totally.
that shit is
Totally.
potent for storytelling.
Hector loves
Good,
a father
bad,
movie.
everything
Yeah,
in between.
dude. You have
Yeah,
no idea.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna get into it.
The fact that Guillermo's version has Victor starting talking about his father, I don't think that's from Mary Shelley's original novel. That kind of context of like, yeah, it's great.
Claire, dear. Victor?
This asshole.
Father.
The rest of the time, mother was mine.
Charles Dance, he's great.
Charles Dance is the whitest man on the planet. It's crazy that he had a Guatemalan son. I do not believe that for a second.
The man despised us both. Our raven black hair, our deep dark eyes.
Our Spanishness,
My tan skin.
our superior food, our accents, our music.
Your face, however, is vanity.
Fuck. Oh.
Jesus. Just for not remembering something.
A lot of it. Now, Victor!
This makes me want to, I didn't know this, but Charles Dance played Victor Frankenstein's father in another movie, in another Frankenstein film from like 10 years ago. I want to watch that. I want to compare the writing and the performances and see how they're different.
She's bleeding.
She can be Rush Hour 3.
Oh, and they save the baby. Yeah, Adam, that's very insensitive, dude. She's not going to be in Rush Hour 3. You're right.
You got to do it though. It's a channel tradition.
I had a vision.
A chunkla
I
beating.
saw a dark angel.
Sick.
Wow. That's
Now we're getting into the Guillermo creepiness.
yeah.
I love it. Did his hand like heal? Oh, that'd be cool. Also, that's the creepiest thing you could put in a child's room. That statue of that guardian angel or whatever. It's the scariest fucking thing you could put in a kid's room.
2 revolts and a fire on my mother's plantations dwindled the family fortune.
My, how
Say
the
it.
tides
Augustine,
have
say
turned.
it. Yeah, Adam, say it. Say it. Both of you guys say it.
Night, night.
Too soon? Too soon after the last one?
Nah, he's dead. This guy deserves it. This guy deserves a night.
Mm-hmm.
But if we are to behave as immodestly as gods, we must, at the very least, deliver a miracle. Wouldn't you say?
Dude, I really like Oscar Isaac's British accent.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
And stop death! Not slow it down, but stop it entirely!
That's crazy talk,
He's
Victor.
getting me pumped. I know, but if I was in that room, I'd be like,
He's a hype man.
Here.
How exactly do you propose?
Oh my God, Galactus.
What is impossible?
Fucking Galactus is in this movie, you guys.
By my own technique. The arm, you see, comes from another specimen.
I mean, you got like a third of a body right there. Come on.
That is so messed up to bring that into a crazy.
This is Shark Tank, baby.
I'm asking for 1 million.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Johnny Five is alive.
Yo.
That is so
crazy.
sick. That's awesome.
Please always help.
Turn that on blood!
This is great.
That'd be Hector in the audience going, oh no.
suffocated.
Took the life.
I mean, it's a very interesting moral question to talk about, right? Like, if you can, should you?
I asked for the privilege of your acquaintance. It won't take but a minute of your time, please.
Very well.
If you guys get a chance, you should watch Christoph Waltz's interview on Last Meal. It's really good.
Yes, yes, yes. But what did you think?
I thought it was brilliant.
I want that to be the new Leonardo DiCaprio pointing meme. Is Oscar Isaac going?
I will change your destiny. I will show you something extraordinary.
It's really kind of crazy how much you look like Oscar Isaac, Hector.
No, stop. I don't.
Sometimes I look at him and I'm like, holy shit.
He's got a great head of hair. He's got a better nose, a better chin than I do. The guy is handsome. I like his face.
Exquisite.
Oh, wow.
Man, the design work in this movie is nutso.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's second to none. Second to none.
The cinematography is fucking incredible.
Spinal column, thoracic curvature. Of course. Scarring and regeneration beyond anyone's imagining.
Regeneration. This is almost sounding like legit.
We should try it next week.
I'm getting tricked. Like Guillermo's tricking me.
I shall consider it. Don't pretend to be reasonable now. It would be such a shame.
He said, I know you're a freak, dog. Let's cut up some dead
Let's
bodies.
get freaky.
Let's get freaky, dog.
May I introduce the woman I'm to marry, Lady Elizabeth Honda.
That looks
I also would like to get freaky.
That looks
Ooh
like
la
a
la.
painting,
Google
dog. Look
gaga.
at the cinematography.
A woman touching a
Incredible.
skull? He loves her.
Absolutely delighted.
Hector, this is exactly you and Abby.
Right.
There's so many
She
skulls in
does
your
love
house.
skulls, dude.
It's crazy.
Oh my God.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's actually correct.
I know.
That is what happens when ideas are pursued by fools.
And you think me a fool?
Run to your brandy and cigars. The boys are waiting.
That is
This
a
was just
sick
Abby and
burn,
Hector
dude.
arguing about comic books. Let me tell you.
No, it's about how to decorate the house. That's what it is.
I got no
Hector, we
skin
know
in that
you so
fight.
well.
Anime or Marvel? Which one?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Vi skal tage ham manden og smide ham ud på isen igen.
yeah, dude, surrender him.
Han er under beskyttelse af kronen.
He's telling me a very interesting story, and we're like 37 minutes in. So I'm going to listen to the rest of this. You guys stay out here.
Yeah.
The tower. I could feel destiny calling.
That's what we need.
He's going to lightning the top of that tower.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is this man wearing red gloves?
Yeah,
So
I was
yeah,
gonna say
I
I
was
love
like,
the
is it-
subtle
are his hands
knots to
covered
red
as
that he
well?
wears as like a tribute to his mother. It was the
Oh
last
my
time we saw
God.
she was in that very
is
red
Henry.
dress.
I remember.
Yeah.
This is so Guillermo, dude. That big face on the back wall.
Beautiful.
And a lightning rod system of pure silver telescoping down into the lab.
1.21 gigawatts. Here we go.
Harbulary batteries.
That we have an understanding? A bargain has been struck.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Wretches, every one of them. I'm sorry about that.
It's a strong back. This one'll do.
Jeez,
God.
dude.
Wow. She's got the red.
It's your brother's fiance, man. It's your baby brother's fiancé.
As luck would have it, an opportunity presented itself, and I...
Oh, yeah? You mean you creeped on her?
He's going to pretend to be a priest. That's amazing.
How long has it been since your last confession? A week? Have you so hastily committed sin?
The little lisp.
My fiance's brother.
Oh.
Lust.
Oh.
Hatred.
Hate.
The man is
hatred.
appalling. Grotesque.
Harsh words.
He's probably just trying something cool. He seems super cool.
He's easy to spot. You can see him, even on a busy street on the...
Oh, she knows it's him. She knows it's him. Yeah, she knows it's him.
And for the very first time, I became more interested in life than in death.
But not completely.
You must stay behind. Please. I trust you above anyone else. Only for a few more days.
Chopped liver over here.
William, I need to hang out with your fiancé
Yeah.
for
I
research
need
purposes.
to borrow your fiance for a minute.
No need for a subterfuge between us. French porcelain chimes to a man's dream.
Yes.
Chimes to a man's dream.
It's been so long.
You said your funds were unlimited.
My patience is not. Flush it for me, will you, Baron?
Dang.
A week to determine how to deliver the current. Impossible.
Like, only Christoph Waltz can class up a piss scene like that. Like,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the
You kidding me?
classiest version of that.
I believe she missed you.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I've been working on a dissection.
Beautiful.
She's trying to take a look at his silver rod. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
She's trying to awaken his inner Frankenstein monster.
I have a belief in the marvelous, and so do you. There is a bond between us. Can you feel it?
We should bone atop this corpse immediately.
Believing something does not make it true.
Oh, friend zone, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I have chosen. Good night.
He's chosen, or she's chosen.
At least she ran the hell out of there.
Oh, he's gonna kill his own brother.
God's symmetry.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice.
We got nalgas, baby. We got nalgas.
You got... Cool.
Oh, that just creeps me out.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's so sick. Like,
Whoa.
cool. Oh my God.
Look for a head that's intact. Put that one in the carts.
So gross. So messed up.
Must smell wonderful down there.
This is what I'm talking about, baby. This is why I wanted to watch the movie. To watch him build this freaking monster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Guillermo took so much care in all of this gore and blood and guts.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Flies
The music
everywhere.
is so whimsical too. It is like the opposite
Yeah.
of what's actually happening here, you know?
Yeah.
For the fact that also Guillermo is showing this part of it.
Yeah.
It's not a pretty picture. I don't like doing it. This is the sad part of, I mean, the whole thing is sad, but
Yeah.
it's been funny.
He's giving him an Iron Man battery. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that
Oh
thing.
my God. It looks like a face hugger, chest hugger.
Oh, perfect timings. Perfect timings.
Tonight's the night, baby.
As we give life to our new Adam, I want to be placed in this new perfect body. No.
That delivery. No.
Oh, wait. He didn't just leave it up there? He's going to go install it himself?
I give you everything you asked for. Name it, it's yours. Even Elizabeth.
Yeah. Ooh.
If we lose there, we have nothing. I will be the eagle that feasts on your liver.
Damn. That line.
Wow.
Oh, look at me.
Aye. Ooh. Oh.
Damn, the damn wig fell off.
Shit.
God damn.
Shit. Yeah.
That's how you know he hit the ground hard. Oh.
Ew, dude.
Oh, Guillermo, I love you.
I think he perfectly does gothic violence and gothic gore.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
exactly what you just described, Adam. It's never too much, and it's always stylized, and it's always part of the tone of the world.
It serves a purpose.
Crazy.
That looks so good.
Dude, we've been watching too much stuff on Netflix with squelching, dude.
Yeah. Too many squelchies.
I feel like a couple of those shots looked like they were actual, like, real medical videos.
Yeah, it looked like it. Yeah.
Colonoscopy.
No.
Almost. No.
What a night.
Keeps his gloves on though.
He kept this fucking terrifying statue, moved it to this lab.
Mm-hmm. Hey, there's a fire back there, dog. You better, oh, never mind.
Was that his mom?
Whoa. Whoa, it worked.
Next year's hottest new Halloween costume.
Both of these.
Yeah, this is the couple's costume for next year. Aww. Little baby.
Water.
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 Wally.
Damn, that's good makeup on Jacob Elordi, dude.
He
looks
said it took him
the
like
crazy
8 hours or something to do all this.
Oh my God.
It looks really good.
You want another? Yes, this one goes right here.
He's gonna chain him up.
Yep.
Wow.
You think he'd be like, here you go, here's a bedroom, here's a nice comfortable bed, here's a blanket, here's a pillow.
And I was there to mold him. I never considered what would come after creation.
A terrible parent. Victor's a terrible parent.
Sounds like he's becoming his father.
No. Down.
That's me getting a haircut by a man. I don't like it.
Don't ever touch me!
What? Victor's an asshole, turns out.
Just like his papa.
How about hands?
Oh man, he's losing it.
Ooh, don't you touch him.
Calm down,
Yeah,
guy.
scaring him.
You're here? You're really here? Come on, then. Come.
Say hi to your brother, dude.
Yeah, right.
Show you my notes first.
Is my uncle here?
Great question.
Oh, he left. No, he's gone.
Just very excited to see you. I'm exalted.
Oh, yeah?
Spirits have lifted me so much.
She's like, this motherfucker hasn't swept the floor in months.
Oh, no.
She's like, it smells like a dead man with syphilis in this room. What's going
Smells
on?
like dead man walking.
This creature's gonna kill her. Cool, dude. Guillermo's got the juice, dude. He's got the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, that would be so scary, dude.
That's terrifying.
This set also reminds me a little bit of The Devil's Backbone, El Espinazo del Diablo.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Who hurt you?
I have to show you this, William.
Wow, great.
And all he can see is Victor.
Mm-hmm.
The man downstairs.
You saw him? I gave him life.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's easy to clean and maintain it, and it doesn't know any better.
Maintain it. Not a car.
Oh, man.
Is it intelligent?
He's like a sad chimpanzee at the zoo, dude. I can't, this is breaking my heart.
Yeah.
Figure peeking around the funhouse mirror. But animated. Animated by what?
This is the most Guillermo del Toro shit ever.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Him like, then I'm gonna have her get a candelabra and put on a nightgown and go downstairs to see the monster when he is so sad.
Look at this shit. Look at how
She is
dope
so
it's
beautiful.
going to
Look at
be.
this. He's gonna put a leaf into the water and it's gonna go down because it's a metaphor for death for Mexicans. So she comes down. Like, this is amazing.
Ooh. Okay.
I believe there is life in it, but not the spark of intelligence that I had intended.
Perhaps not as you understand it.
Something went wrong.
Yeah, the
Maybe you're a
ego.
shitty teacher. I don't know.
In those eyes I saw pain, and what is pain if not evidence of intelligence?
What about my pain? What about what you have denied me?
Oh, fuck you, buddy.
Fucking making
Gross.
it about himself. This piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Of all the human anatomy, that is the organ furthest from your understanding.
Damn.
Only monsters play God.
Good burn.
She just said,
Hell yeah.
hey, she just said that he's more familiar with dicks than his own heart. Damn, dude.
Purer than the common man.
Oh, he's gonna abuse
beat the
this poor
crap out
creature.
of-
Yeah.
Up.
He's like Mr. Peepers. Quixote ba. Quixote ba Peepers. Ba.
You mean SNL peepers?
SNL Mr. Peepers. Chris Kattan.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he hates him.
Oh my God.
You just turned him into a hater.
Killing machine.
Let's wait for Harlan and discuss together. William, there is something you should know.
Harlan is
Something I have to show you.
super dead.
He's on ice.
Oh, is this Harlan's body? Damn.
In a fit of rage, he killed him.
Oh, he blames the This
Yeah.
piece of shit, dude. This piece of shit, dude.
Crazy. After all that,
He's just gonna let it all burn.
after putting everyone through it,
Mm-hmm.
I have the most terrible feeling.
like your brother's a punk ass bitch liar.
Turn the carriage around or I will jump. He's going to kill him.
Oh yeah, Miss Elizabeth has got it spot on. She knows. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh damn!
Oh, in your face. In your face. Oh,
No, I definitely got to kill his ass.
I've been
He's like,
That's crazy. Look at all those barrels.
it's the only way to light it up. What did you think was gonna happen, my guy?
Sorry, buddy. The monster didn't take his leg.
Oh, his leg.
there's his footsie. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. That is so on you. You deserve that and much more.
That's
much
your
more.
fault.
It's very interesting that he tried to go back for him, like he realized, like, no, I fucked up.
I made a mistake.
He doesn't deserve this. I made a mistake, but
But
I think
that was not the end of it. In seeking life, I created death.
like the character of Victor Frankenstein is one of the most interesting characters.
It would seem I need to address my men again. They'll listen to me.
Oh, shit. He's already there.
Beast, kill us both. Confirm your maker's tale.
Oh, you're about to hear the other half, baby. You're about to hear my side of the story.
My maker told his tale.
Awesome.
You ain't heard nothing yet.
Then I will tell you mine.
He is very verbal now. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The creature's tale.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Now we're getting to that
Freeze
nitty-gritty.
Sheesh.
Wow. If Netflix ever makes an amusement park, this has got to be one of the rides.
Just hopping off a tower.
Escape from Victor's Tower. Yeah. It's like a roller coaster called Escape from Victor's Tower.
His slutty little shorts. This guy. And I believe in the book, he takes the name Adam because of,
Biblical Bible stuff.
He's such a gentle being that this animal can just go right up to him. No big deal. No fear. Oh my
Jesus.
God. This fucking movie.
What?
This is just like the Iron Giant. The
Yeah.
giant
Are they
was like
hunting him?
about
Okay, so
about to pet a deer.
They weren't trying to hit the deer. They're hunting Frankenstein,
both.
the monster.
It must not be easy for any actor to get into this kind of makeup and to play this kind of performance, but I do think that it's very like fulfilling at a basic actor performance level.
Help me outside.
It's just like Creature Commandos. There always has to be a blind person that the monster encounters.
Yeah.
Yeah, because by virtue of being like a disabled human, blind people are not assholes.
Who could have done this?
The spirit of the forest. We should thank him.
Papa, do you want me to clean the barn? No, never go in there. We haven't gone in there in months. No need.
And for a moment, the world and I were at peace.
Man, you need to get rid of
Dude,
all
I
the
love
rats.
No, I love the
Yeah.
detail that the rats are like chill enough with this guy to just be crawling all over him and stuff. That felt like a reference to the original Frankenstein film, the little yellow flower, right? Because that's iconic.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Victor with his prosthetic leg. Oh, never mind.
Wolf? Okay.
He's gonna watch. He's gonna bare hand kill some wolves. Yeah, he's pissed. It's gonna end badly, my dudes. This is gonna end badly.
This was the way of the world, just for being who you are.
Dang.
I entered a different world, one I had only seen from afar.
He instantly like stands straighter up.
Bread and brandy on the table. Pray help yourself. Are you not from these parts?
That's a lot of good brandy. You.
Is Ozymandias, king of kings?
Sick, dude. He's got him reading the Watchmen comic book. Cool. Pretty cool.
Single word.
What is it?
Victor.
Go to it.
The stuff covered in snow looks unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
This is like when Wolverine went back to Alkali Lake in X2 X-Men United, trying to find himself.
And then I learned the horror of the truth.
Hey, yo, what the hell? I'm an action figure.
Yeah.
I understood that
That's great.
Not even of the same nature as man.
Yeah, what a brutal realization to have to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It never let go.
And to not have... Look, I'm sure you guys have thought about this because we've seen enough sci-fi movies. But if somebody told you, actually, Adam, Augustine, here's the truth. You're not human. You are a clone of another human.
Frankenstein. And where to find you.
But now we're about to get the rematch of the century. He's gonna fuck this dude up. The wolves got to the old man. The wolves!
Oh, shit.
Oh,
the wolves.
Oh, Jesus.
Shit.
He's so strong. Oh, did he throw him in the fire?
God damn.
Oh, my God.
He ripped his skin off.
Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? He scalped him. He fucking skinned him alive.
With his hands.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think that was like the leader of the pack.
Yeah.
Poor those wolves that got killed. Poor the other wolves that are like, what the fuck? We're out of here.
But also poor,
that was all bad.
Old blind man.
You came back. I found what I am.
And he's gonna feel guilty because he wasn't there to protect the old man from the wolves and
wreckage assembled from refuse and the discarded dead. A monster.
The old man's gonna think he's just talking about like his trauma. Just like a
metaphor.
Traumatic household.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
You are my friend.
No, this is really great. This is so sweet. This is what Frankenstein's all about.
Friend.
Oh, get out of here, Hunter number 2.
Leave him alone.
Get out of here.
Leave him alone.
What have you done to him?
Oh, but it's a family. Oh, shit.
Don't move.
In the face. Not in the face.
Get it!
Yo!
There's that Guillermo-ness.
Oh, Tío Guillermo, you're cooking, bro. You're cooking, dog.
Frankenstein's monster really said, stop yapping with that jaw of yours. Let me get rid of that jaw. Good night.
Yeah.
And decided to demand a single grace from you, my creator. I would demand.
He's asleep? Oh, okay, good.
Oh,
Guillermo's gonna do. Oh,
ooh, the
he's
bride
gonna do the
of
bride.
Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Wow.
Hey, Victor, man, you gotta go to therapy. You got problems, dude. You got problems.
Yeah, dog. A lot of unresolved trauma there, buddy.
On my wedding day, I ask you but for a single grace. No more lines. Leave my chambers now. Leave me!
That's right.
Yo, she even wound up for that one. Womp womp.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Victor versus Adam.
Whatever puzzle I am, creator, I think, I feel.
This is the first time he's heard him like speak full sentences. This is great.
Yeah, and he's not freaking out.
Yeah. Now you're not impressed?
The miracle is not that I should speak, but that you would ever listen.
Dang.
That was great.
Spine
That was a great
breaker.
line.
Then I will indulge in rage. Mine is infinite.
Jeez.
Whoa.
Translation. I'm a whoop yo ass.
Ass. Yep.
Yo, girl. What's up, girl?
Elizabeth.
It's you.
He even healed his eye, like when he was shot in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Move away from it!
Yep.
Oh,
I knew
Victor,
it.
you stupid
I knew it.
bastard.
I knew it. I knew it.
In the original, in the sacred text, the monster kills Elizabeth
It attacked her!
on purpose, murders her.
Yeah, the monster did
To
kill
get at
Elizabeth. Victor.
Damn, dude. You're right, bro. You're right. You fucking got me. You're right. I sit corrected. You're absolutely right.
That's right.
Next time people go, it's actually not Frankenstein, it's Frankenstein's monster, we can correct them and go, actually the monster is Victor.
Yeah.
Every ounce of madness and destruction, the very conflagration that devoured, it all came from you. You are the monster.
That's
Like,
damn, she's still bleeding. Or he's still bleeding. They're both still bleeding.
To be
they're gonna
lost
kiss.
and to be found.
They're gonna kiss.
That is the lifespan of love.
I would bet you 1,000,000 fucking Guillermo del Toro Mexican pesos. They're about to kiss on the lips.
Better this way, with your eyes gazing upon me.
Was the idea that that Elizabeth eventually became like the bride of Frankenstein?
The bride, maybe. Maybe.
But from this day forward, I will be your master.
My. How the turns have tabled.
Okay, now it's
So
gonna
I
take
think
you an
if
hour
I
to
remember
reload,
the
Victor.
Yeah. If I remember the dates being correct, like Victor making that presentation in front of all those guys was only 2 years before
Hunted me.
the opening of the movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So all this happens in 2 years. That's crazy.
Firewood. And 6 sticks of dynamite.
6.
Jesus.
What are you hunting?
A 6-foot motherfucker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big game. Oh, gorgeous. You know what? All things considered, beautiful sky. Surrounded by dogs. Pretty
Moon's
cool.
out.
Pretty cool little camping setup. Yeah, moon's out. That is awesome though, too. Just standing there like, what? Do something.
Yeah.
Do something, fool. You're not gonna do shit. Ooh, but now I see where the dynamite. This is where the explosion happens at the beginning of the movie. That's great.
Yeah. Oof.
And that was why Adam's hand was all like just skeleton in that opening, like when he was
yeah.
pushing the boat and shit.
You only listen when I hurt you.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
Light it then and hope it does. But if it does not, I will come for you again.
That is so badass, dude.
Oh shit.
Damn. So is he just gonna sit there and take the blast, but then like
Yep.
recover?
You'll see,
That's why his
baby
hand
boy.
is skeletoned up.
Yeah.
It wasn't the
music will-
gunshot.
the movie will
It was the
answer it
dynamite.
for me in 2 seconds. Damn, dude. Because he wants to die.
He's hoping. He's hoping it'll take him out.
Alive again.
Invincible.
Just
Oh,
cuts to
poor
him.
guy.
God damn it.
Yep.
I will bleed, ache, suffer. See, it will never end.
Yeah, Victor's not looking too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry.
Wow, he's apologizing.
You're sorry. No,
motherfucker.
you're
Yeah,
sorry.
now.
You piece of shit.
Consumes me. And I now regard my life for
After
what
your
it was.
mommy die, your daddy die, your sister die, your brother die, everyone dead.
While you are alive, what recourse do you have but to live?
Dude, I hope they cut to like the year 2025 and this Adam is still alive somewhere. I want to see him with like a short haircut. Like he's a barista somewhere. Like, hey, welcome.
I forgive you.
Damn.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Men will chase each other across the tundra instead of going to therapy.
Men will defeat death instead of going to therapy.
Right.
You will not believe what I just witnessed in here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the story I'm going to tell you guys on our way back to Finland or whatever. It's going to blow your mind.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, shake the boat a little bit. Let him go free.
Yeah, I'll help him out. Shake the boat a little bit.
Oh, just give a little.
Lift it like Superman.
We got time on the clock.
Oh, he is. Oh, he will. Wow. He's going to push it all the way into the water. It's like this guy hearing the story of Victor and the creature. He's like, now I know what it means to live. We're going home, boys.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be alive.
He's like, I should go home to my wife and kids.
I haven't seen them in 4 months.
Yeah.
He's going to end up in Russia. Oh, this is going to be the last shot of the movie. It has to be him crying. I don't know if it's a makeup or if it was Jacob Elordi. But he looked sad the entire movie, which was perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful movie.
It feels like a modern masterpiece.
It's a very special movie.
This movie is incredible.
Kind of feels also like a Christmas movie to me. Like,
got those vibes just because it's such a snowy movie. You're like, oh, it's the holidays, it's winter. I want to go with some hot chocolate and watch this.
There's more chopped up body parts than snowflakes in this movie, you guys. So it's not a Christmas movie.
It's get some hot cocoa.
It's not a Christmas movie.
A little candy cane in there. Yeah, that's
a little
a Christmas
red syrup. It makes me really happy that Guillermo finally had the backing to make this kind of a movie. This shit is dope. This shit is really good. It had a few issues here and there, but it's so glaringly a passion project that I'm willing to forgive absolutely everything because this is it's huge. It's momentous for Guillermo. This is fantastic. This is the type of shit that I've been wanting him to make for such a long time, and that's not discrediting anything he's made in the past. Like he's made some really good stuff, and he's made some like stuff that I wish was a lot better. But this is him just flexing the entire time.
I think you're right, Augustine. Like, you know, I was cracking jokes watching the movie and having a great time with you guys. I've seen it before because this is the Frankenstein story. Like I know the story and you know where the story's going to go. And yet there are moments in this movie, characters will drop a line and I'll be like Antonio Banderas. I'll be like, ooh, fuck, that's such a good line. Like there's some banger lines in this movie.
Yeah.
And on top of that, there were moments of the performances that I was like, that's really great. That's really special between many different combinations of characters throughout the story. So like really entertaining movie. I think my ultimate example is that as we were watching it, we got our little time code up here. I'm keeping my eye on the clock. This is a 2.5 hour movie, including the credits, but it's a long boy. And I remember in the first like half of it, I was like keeping my eye on it. And I was going to mention when we got to the point where, okay, guys, we have an hour left. And all of a sudden, we passed that, and I didn't even notice because I was sucked into the movie. And then I looked down and I went, "Oh shit, we have like 40 minutes left." Like I was like, "Damn, I can't even do my hour mark because what was transpiring." I got really sucked into it. So, really beautiful movie. I don't think it's my favorite Guillermo del Toro movie. That still might be. I mean, Pan's Labyrinth is amazing. And The Shape of Water is one of my favorite movies. And I also have soft spots for Hellboys. There, you know, that whole combination of Guillermo del Toro plus like really great pulpy comic booky stuff that I love and I love the Hellboy comics, and there are things that I do truly love about every single one of his movies, even the ones that aren't my favorites, like Crimson Peak is not my favorite, or like his early stuff like he did Kronos, and I think, did he do Mimic? I think he did do Mimic. That was his first American studio film that he did not.
He did Mimic. I'm not sure.
No, am I wrong? What am I thinking of? Which one am I thinking of?
No,
Adam,
it was
pull up
Mimic.
his filmography real quick. It was Mimic. He did do Mimic.
Okay.
Anyway, the point is, yeah, I agree with you, Augustine. Like there, he's had some movies in his filmography that I'm like, oh, I wish this was better for whatever various reasons, personal taste, whatever. But this feels so him and so like uncompromised. And I also had the thought while we were watching it, especially with the sequences in the laboratory and the sets and the basement, that I was just like, God bless whoever at Netflix gave this man this money. This shit is gorgeous. Really, really, it's really great when you see a guy like Guillermo del Toro get the green light and you go, yeah, he's not holding back. This stuff, it looks so beautiful. And like Adam was saying earlier, many, many sequences and moments, no dialogue. So it's a lot of acting and visual storytelling and the stuff we love. So this might be like a 4 stars for me for everything we're talking about. I really enjoyed it, and I want to watch it again, and I'm going to watch it with my Elizabeth, Abby, and I'm going to point out all the things where she's the same.
Personal Elizabeth.
How was it the second time for you, Adam? How was it? Did you enjoy more or less the same? Where are you at?
Run us through it.
I would say I enjoyed it probably the same amount that I enjoyed the first time. I think now, having watched it once, you pick up on a little bit more nuance because you know what the story is and you've seen the performances. So I feel like on this second watch, I'm paying a little bit more attention to like how actors are acting, or like the details in the background, the details in the cinematography, the details in the costume design. Yeah, I think most of this movie, like, and also like, I'm not someone who's bringing the baggage of the book or knowing the book and having read the book. I know that there, like, some people are kind of mixed on the movie because it takes creative swings with some things because it doesn't follow the book exactly. Sure. But as we all know, books are never made one-to-one. It's just, you have to make something that fits a movie. And I think also because Guillermo is such a stylistic director with such a very specific visual style, I think he also feels very precious about the story. And I've seen people say like some of it is kind of indulgent, but I think it's only because Guillermo wants to pay so much love and respect to this story that means so much to him. So he wants to make sure all that detail is in there. There's no point in this movie, at least for me, where I felt there's not enough forward motion happening. Like I've seen that complaint too, of like, it's a little bit slow in the middle, but for me, the pacing really works. And I really like that it just sits in moments, the moments with the creature, you really understand the mechanics of how he's thinking and how he's trying to problem solve in his mind. And that also comes through because of the amazing performance that Jacob Elordi gives. I like that stuff. I really like just sitting in moments and feeling like you're really just digesting everything that's happening on screen. So all of that stuff works for me. And yeah, I really like the movie. And I think I liked it maybe just a little bit more the second time, but I already really liked it on the first watch. So,
right there.
Yeah.
Frankenstein character design inspired in part by Bernie Wrightson's Frankenstein monster.
There you go.
Love that.
That's cool.
Love that.
Yeah. Listen, I'm the first guy to like check out when a movie gets slow. Immediately I'm just like, oh, it's slow. There wasn't a single moment here where I was like, this is just, it's not doing it for me, or this editing is off, or this pacing is off, or this acting or this shot is just holding a little too long. Not a single shot, not a single issue with pacing. There was maybe some VFX stuff that wasn't my favorite. There was the first moment where Victor was introducing himself to Adam, where I was like, this really kind of isn't working. I wish they would have done it a little bit different. But other than that, like, I really can't find very much to gripe about with this movie. Yeah, because it was so Guillermo, so well done. So like he was saying what he wanted to say, and he was uncompromised in the way he was saying it, that I was just enjoying every single second of it. Is it my favorite Guillermo movie? It's probably my second favorite. I still think Pan's Labyrinth, just because Pan's Labyrinth hit me as a young man,
right
where
time.
I was like,
it's a
I've never
masterpiece.
seen
Masterpiece.
anything like this before. Yeah, absolute masterpiece. And I watched that movie over and over and over again because I'd never seen anything like that before. And maybe if this movie would have come out at that time, this would have been my favorite Guillermo movie as well. But because I've seen Guillermo movies and I know what he can do, Pan's Labyrinth just hit me right at the right time. But this is right up there with it.
Yeah.
I think Catch Me on a Different Day, and I might say this movie, you know? So
Sure.
It's really good.
I just think it's a huge triumph for Guillermo, and I hope, I mean, not like he needs people to buy into what he does, but like,
Sure.
let this man cook, dude.
I mean,
don't tell him what to do. Let him cook.
Sometimes, and that's the thing that I think is so crazy, is that he makes these very artistic films that have deep meanings, that are so character driven, that have these beautiful, rich stories, and then they're visually rich. Even something like Pacific Rim, like Pacific Rim is an action science fiction film.
Pacific Rim,
but the way that it's photographed, the way that the story's told, like maybe you're not as invested in the characters like you are with something like Frankenstein, but just the scope and scale of that movie is so unreal. And it just, I would not have expected something of that, like a Pacific Rim, to be made that way by any other filmmaker, you know?
Right.
So he has a very specific, but you know, I think that sometimes the reality is that he makes very artistic films that don't overperform at the box office. So I do think that in some ways, filmmakers like him, because there are other filmmakers like him, you know, you look at like your David Lynch's and stuff like that, they sometimes have a harder time getting those budgets, getting people to want to back them, because they look at the numbers and they go, but will we make this back? Will there be a profit?
But you don't sell so much. Yeah.
And sometimes with guys like Guillermo, you need a Star Wars or like an Avatar or something. So when a guy like Guillermo is like, hey, here's my script, you go, yes, we have the money. If we lose it,
Just
some of
do your
it,
thing.
if it doesn't make it all back, it's worth the artistic risk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep,
Yeah, I really hope K-pop Demon Hunters funds a ton more Netflix shit like this too, because this was great. Like, if that's what it takes, you know, the merchandise selling on K-pop alone is like, Guillermo, any other movies you want, bud. Stay at Netflix, you know, little theatrical window, but then it'll be on Netflix, and
Yeah.
I think I saw some headline that says that this movie is one of the biggest things Netflix has ever made already.
Wow.
Let me see.
Yeah, it could
You
be.
mean like in terms of cost for them, or like viewership, and like that it's benefiting them?
I mean, I'm sure in terms of like viewership, but also and also you also have to look at like demographically, right? Like it's kind of enticing for younger audiences because they like Jacob Elordi, they like Mia Goth, you know, like we like Oscar Isaac and Christoph Waltz. So, you know, and we love Guillermo. So it's kind of like the perfect pool. You know, you look at, what was the last movie he did before this? I know he did Pinocchio, which was animated, but was it Nightmare Alley maybe?
I think so, but then Pinocchio was the more recent, technically.
Yeah, the more recent
but I
one.
think it was Nightmare Alley.
Nightmare Alley, for example, that has actors that are more of our generation, or we're fans of, rather than like younger. So I think there also is like that generation, those two generations coming together to support this project that helps. So yeah, and I mean, the other thing I was going to say just about the pacing, I think because the movie is so rich in the story and the dialogue, and you're really, like in my brain, I'm watching this movie and I'm combating between like, you know, who's right, who's wrong, what is the movie trying to say? Like there's just so many layers to it that it doesn't allow you to really have a break where you can think like, I want to go get a snack. You know, like it's, you're completely sucked into the movie, which I think is a huge testament to just how well Guillermo makes these movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Agreed.
100%. I don't want to say praise it much more and risk of sounding like a huge fanboy. But I do feel like there is, I mean, I already do, like, and like I told you guys, I'm going to hate the person I turn into when and if we ever get to interview this man, because he's going to hate me.
Okay.
Because I'm going to act so dumb. I'm going to act so dumb.
Let's wrap up with, if you could ask Guillermo del Toro a question, what would you ask him, or what would you ask him about? Have you been thinking about it? What do you guys think?
I have more of a like, whatever.
Okay.
The question I would ask him is, what and when will he make a Czech Gothic story?
There you go.
He's so
Good.
influenced by
Interesting.
he's so influenced
Good
by
work.
that filmmaking.
Yeah,
So I'm like, cool, man.
Yeah,
when are you gonna make
Nice.
something?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Okay.
That's a great question. Let me think of one.
Mine would
Go
be
ahead,
a
Augustine.
series.
Yeah.
They're just dumb fun, but I saw this series on social media where they have you like compare food. Like, do you like menudo or pozole? Boom, you move on to the next one.
Yeah,
Do
there
you
you go.
like
That's a good one.
tamales or pozole? And then it's like tamales, and like just just something fun to like see what he really likes, or it would be something very Mexican. Basically, I would probably just try to talk to him in Spanish the whole time, which would make my heart so happy. That would be my stupid series of questions.
Oh, that's great too. I would want to ask him about his collection, about his library, and about his everything that he's amassed in his lifetime. And also that like twice now living in California and having his house somewhere in LA, he has been in danger of being affected by fires. And I think that's why he's recently moving everything to another part of the country. I forget where. I forget what city he's moving his shit to.
I think he's also doing a museum actually.
Yes, so that's what I want to ask him about is like what would you like to, I mean, it's a little morbid, but dude talks about death all the time. What would you like to leave behind along with your filmography? Like what would you like to leave behind? What would you like to have people think about when they think about Guillermo del Toro? Or if there is a museum that we can visit, like what's important for you to for him to be in a place like that so that people walk in and like, how do they feel? You know what I mean? That would be awesome. That's
very good.
Adam's
question.
like writing this down.
Very,
like, okay, great.
Yeah,
I know. You got it. All right.
I'm also really hoping that we which we did get with Pinocchio, so I'm hopeful that we get a physical release of this movie.
Making of? Oh, that too.
I really hope so.
Absolutely.
I really hope
because
so.
Pinocchio got a really
Give me that
beautiful one from
4K,
Criterion.
baby.
Yeah. And they have a couple of his movies. They have Kronos, they have Nightmare Alley, which I actually just picked up today. So
they have the trilogy. Trilogy, which is the Kronos, Devil's Backbone, and Pan's Labyrinth, like little slim box set. I was like, that was my number one Criterion, and still is to this day. Has yet to be beat. That's my favorite Criterion release. I'm like, any other movie they announce, I'm like, doesn't top that. Doesn't top the trilogy.
That's funny. But yeah, really good movie. I'm really curious to see what our audience has to say about it, and people who've read the book, their opinions about it, and maybe some of the things that they've changed that they like or maybe don't like as much. I get it. I know people are very precious about original source material. We are with comics, but I think because comics have never ever they're just such an amalgamation when they make movies that you kind of just accept like it's just going to be a greatest hits in some ways. So that's we're used to it. We are very used to it. But let us know, what are your thoughts on the movie? Listen in the comments below. See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Heroes Reforged is gonna react. Heroes Reforged is gonna review. Heroes Reforged is gonna discuss. That's why we are watching.